What's the place?
McGaffrey's?
McGaffrey's, yeah. So, all right.
Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Just wonderful.
Yeah, okay. Feeling any better?
No, not really. Sore.
All right.
Hello, I'm Detective Myers.
Okay, Alan Beatty.
Nice to meet you.
You guys never had a case together in Monroe County?
I don't think so.
Because you used to work over there quite a bit,
Yeah,
didn't you?
7, 8 years ago. I was there.
Okay. Well, that was
11,
probably
12 years.
a little before your time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Melissa, I'm Andy John, one of the FBI agents
I think I met you.
here in town. I think we met once at a Best Buy store
Yeah.
with Trent.
Yeah.
You remember that? Okay. Wasn't sure whether you remember that or not, but I guess you did. Mark Myers, I think you know, right? The reason I called your attorney was because we wanted to talk to you, not just about what had transpired yesterday, but to talk to you about some further things that were going on. What I explained to Alan was that your name didn't just pop up yesterday for us. You've actually been on our radar screen for quite a while regarding kind of a far-spread conspiracy investigation regarding the distribution of mostly methamphetamine. Obviously, you were caught. I mean, your charge here in La Crosse County is kind of, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room on it. I think your lawyer would probably agree with me that, you know, when you're found with like 53 grams of meth in your bra, that's kind of hard to explain away. What I'm here to do today is obviously to talk to you about the circumstances of what happened yesterday, but also your activities in the distribution of meth in the last, few months or several months, going back as far back as it goes, okay? We can get in. I understand you don't want to talk about your supplier, correct? And that's, what I'm here to tell you right now is that while, your cooperation, telling us what you've been up to and what, your distribution's been, is going to help you. It can help you, but, without letting us know who your supplier is, we really can give you no guarantee that somewhere down the line you're not going to get indicted federally and pick up a federal drug trafficking charge, okay? And I think that's the last thing that you need.
I really don't care.
Why don't you care?
Because I don't. I really don't. I've already been through it all. I'm ready for whatever comes.
So what are you going to do in the future? I mean, what do you have don't you want to get out of this thing? Get out of this racket?
Doesn't make a difference.
What's your exit plan?
You're 24 years old, right?
23.
23, okay.
Can't have my fucking daughter anyways. Don't matter.
You can't have her now. Enough to say
Couldn't
you
have
can't.
her even when I was doing good.
See, I think you can get her.
I had custody of her.
Mm-hmm.
I was working 2 CNA jobs. Still couldn't have her.
You had custody of her? And
I have custody of her.
Oh, and you're working 2 CNA jobs. And what do
I
you
was
mean?
doing good, but I was a piece of shit for going out and trying to get over fucking stupid Trent and having a couple of drinks with coworkers. I was a piece of shit for that.
Who's setting these?
My mom.
Okay. So obviously you asked your mom to watch the kids? Or watch your daughter? When you were trying to just go out and let some steam off? Is that what it was?
It's not so much asking to watch her. My mom was watching her while I was at work. Second shift.
Gotcha. Okay, so an outsider looking in, I mean, I know some of your history, Melissa, because obviously we've talked several occasions. But sometimes you just gotta get out on your own and just figure it out. And I know this is nothing new. This is nothing that we haven't talked about, because I remember you said you were going to get out of Sparta so that this crap can stop happening.
Yeah, that worked out well. Going to Washington, even better.
What happened down in Washington? Because I know you left.
Yep. Pretty much just gave up. Everything, didn't have anybody then.
So what happened out there?
No, let's see. I fucking lived in the dump fucking motel of Fife. And I'm trying to take my vehicle and leave me and my daughter, for 8 hours to a couple days at a time.
Okay.
Fuck it.
But you're done with Trent,
Yeah, but
right?
yeah, definitely.
Okay. So who are you seeing now?
I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay.
I'm on the fuck man level.
Well,
as a guy, I'm a guy, I actually have daughters that are just about your age. I got one that's about 26, one that's 24. So I can kind of actually sympathize with you, because there's guys that I know that my daughters know that I'm like, I'd rather just not even have you involved with guys if these are the kind of guys that you're going to be picking up. So I can understand actually your reaction and what you feel about men. But actually in the future for you, that's probably would be the best thing for you, maybe. Just but you need to, not at 23 years old, give up. You can't be doing that. You can't be just abandoning your daughter. She's still your daughter. You may say that, but I know you love her, and I know you want to get her back eventually. But
She calls your own mom. Pretty fucked up.
okay.
is that your mom's fault? Or is that really deep down your fault, Melissa? I think you know the answer to that.
No, for my mom taking her away and not letting me have her, I'm supposed to be forced to live with my mom?
You get along with her?
No. And you can ask Penscover on that one. He's been fucking coming to my mom's police calls on me since I was 13.
Well, you giving up on your daughter still isn't the right thing. It's not the answer. Mark and I, we can make sure, we can help you get the services you need to get your daughter back. But you can't be giving up on her, okay? You just can't give up on your own daughter. And part of that is making sure you don't go to prison for several years, okay? And that's what we're here to do, is to help you get out of that mess.
There's only so much we can do, though. And I want to be very upfront with you, because I've been brutally honest with you before.
Let me guess, you want me to give you guys names so you guys can take away my charges, and then,
No.
everything's all gravy then?
No. We can keep you from catching further charges.
Let's find out first before we even get there, because
Yeah.
I don't even think we're on that playing field yet.
Right.
I think where we're at is just trying to figure out, what's your exit plan to get out of this, to try to get straight and better your life? Like, just get clean, clear. Do you have an exit strategy? Because I know while you're out there doing this, you're always thinking, what if I get caught? Okay? So what was the scenario running through your head that when you got caught, what was your exit strategy?
Didn't have one. If I'm caught, I'm caught, obviously. Like I said, I don't care what happens to me.
Can you make eye contact with me, just so that I can feel like I'm actually talking with you? I know that's not what you were thinking. Because you were thinking,
You know, I really wish that instead of, you know, just putting felonies on all these people's fucking records and expecting them to have a future, you know, I know that you guys know some kind of what I've been through, probably not, but experience, but, you know, kind of have an idea, but a lot of these people I just can relate to. I don't know.
Talking about users?
Users, dealers, any of them.
Are we
For some
talking?
reason, you know, I just feel like I can, you know, help in some way.
You feel you can help?
Help them, encourage them that they can do better, give them encouragement, some kind of support. So, you know.
Okay, so that's a plan that you could have for the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you don't see things as hopeless. You obviously do think that you still can help people, right? The problem is you got this buy-in. This is a pretty serious thing. This isn't possession of paraphernalia, possession of, you know, a point or two. I mean, you know, this is possession with intent.
Okay, so if I'm understanding you right, you're just riding this train out, making some money, trying to figure out, look, this is fine. I'll keep doing what I'm doing until I'm caught, and then when I'm caught, whatever I'm dealt, and then I'll work my way out of it from there. So, is that a realistic characteristic of what you were thinking?
And it's something that I was stuck in.
So,
It's something that, you know, felt like a routine, obviously, for longer, you know, time flies.
it's just something that you knew how to do, and that you got.
And granted, I didn't, you know, with Trent, I didn't have any friends. I didn't get to go out and socialize, and, I don't know, actually felt like something, maybe.
Okay.
You know, even though your lawyer's here, Melissa, we do want to run through your rights with you, okay? Just so you're clear on those. I'm sure he, you know, went through things with you, but why don't you run through those, Mark?
Yeah. Are you up for talking? Here's why. Okay, let me explain before I run through these rights. All right? The reason we wanted to meet with you right away is because we can help you out the most. The quicker we talk with you, the fresher things are. The more stale things get, the harder it is for us to get things going, to actually start working back up. Okay? So that's why. That's why we wanted to talk with you right away. And I know sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture or to even think about what's next. It's just one step at a time. Okay? And I'm going to be very honest with you. The next few steps of yours are going to be very, very difficult. There's no way around it. You could be dragged through it, or you can start walking through it on your own 2 feet, knowing what you got in front of you, okay? So, the situation's not hopeless, okay? There's always choices. So, I'm going to leave that in your court. If you're ready to start going forward, I guarantee you, Andy and I, we're ready to start working with you. And I understand it's a big change, but I don't. I personally don't have anything else to offer except getting your information and telling you that I'm going to try to help you out. That's it. So that's the brutal truth. That's where we're at.
So should we start this then now, Melissa, then? As long as Alan's here and everything?
No.
Now what?
I don't have any information to give you guys.
What do you mean you don't have any information to give us?
Besides the fact that, do you think getting information out of people is really gonna fucking solve anything? It's not gonna solve your drug problem.
So are we just supposed to lock everybody up? Throw away the key?
That's what you guys do anyways. Just lock everybody up. Expect them to have fucking, hey, here you go. You got a felony on your record. Why don't you go out there and go get a job now? Huh? It's gonna solve all your fucking problems.
What are we supposed
Here's a piece of paper. Go get some
Let
help.
me ask you something. What are we supposed to do with you? Just
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 with
cut
me,
you loose?
no.
Okay.
You know, I guess I should sit my time, huh? Because, you know, I'm a drug user, drug dealer,
No,
so
here's
I
what
need to
you
go
should
be
do.
punished.
You should use this use this as an opportunity to cut ties with what you've been doing, and to finally realize, you know, you can't be doing this anymore. What, are you going to be doing this in 5 years? You're going to be doing this in 10 years?
Oh,
Huh?
that wasn't no.
No.
Actually, my goal was to get a fucking vehicle so I could drive my daughter around. That was my number one goal. But, you know, in the midst of everything, I just have to fucking realize that there are some shitty ass people out there. And don't give a fuck.
That's right. You think any of these people you've been dealing with care about you?
No, some of them, yes, I believe, do care about me, but most of them, no.
Okay, even though you have no information, that you claim they have no information to give us, are you still willing to talk to us now?
I'll talk to you guys, but...
Okay, go through these rights with me then.
All right, I'm going to read you 5 statements and then 2 yes or no questions at the end, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against in the court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Do you understand each of these rights?
Yes.
Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement?
Depending on the questions.
You don't have to answer every question.
Okay.
If you don't want to answer a question, you just say, I don't want to answer it.
Right.
So,
So I'm going to reread this question, and you can say yes, but you can just yes to the questions that you want to answer. Do you understand the difference? Okay. Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement?
Yes.
what I want you to understand, Melissa, is that what they call you, Melissa? Is there any other name you prefer? Okay, Melissa. Is we're not here to screw you. We're not here to trick you in any way. We're here, obviously, to seek your assistance in an investigation we're doing. But also, we're here to help you out.
You want to sign this on this, please? Thank you.
Let me ask you a question first, Melissa. Do you think we enjoy putting people in jail? Do you think we enjoy screwing up people's lives?
It's your guys' job.
It's our job, but we don't do it. That's not why. We don't do it because we get our jollies out of it, because it's fun. We do it because we want to see the world be a better place. Part of that is investigating the use and trafficking of dangerous drugs like meth or heroin or coke. because it screws up people's lives. You know that firsthand, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you know the ultimate consequence of it too.
And,
Yep.
I mean, with the heroin stuff, I mean, people have been dying off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think you're not using heroin
So,
anymore, are you?
No, I never was.
You never did? Okay.
No.
Are you using, up until the time you got arrested, were you using meth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you say you were addicted to meth?
I don't really try not being
Okay.
clean from it, so.
Okay. So, that's why we do this. And if we can, I'd rather see people helped, whether they're a dealer, whether they're a user. I'd rather see them get help and get off the stuff and get on with their lives, especially when they have children like you do, like you have your daughter, right? Okay. I know you're upset about the fact that your mom ended up raising her and that your daughter calls your mom, Mom. Doesn't have to be that way. There's no reason that you can't get out of this thing eventually and have your daughter living with you. She's 2 years old right now, is that correct? Okay. When she's 5, you might be a big happy family, you and your daughter. When when she's 10, when she's 12, I mean, just because at 2 that's the way it is right now, doesn't mean that it has to always be that way. I think you got more on the ball than that. Granted, you don't get along with your mom. But I think if you're honest, would you agree that your mom might have some reason to be skeptical of your ability to raise your daughter at this time in your life?
When I was shooting up, yeah.
Okay.
Just in case anymore.
When did you stop shooting up?
Honestly, I don't even know what timing, because timing just flies.
Okay.
When was the
How
last-
long were you living at Shadowrun?
I think probably like 2 or 3 months.
That long? Okay.
Well, I didn't stay there a lot. Probably stayed there like a good 10 times maybe since I've been there.
Where were you staying otherwise?
Wherever. I lived out of my van pretty much since last winter. Slept in negative 50-degree weather.
Were you using back then?
So when I started using.
The meth that was in your bra when you got arrested, was that just for personal use?
Some of it.
Was some of it for sale? Some of it was for sale, correct?
Melissa, just so you know, we're not on a fishing expedition.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident, fairly confident, that you're going to tell me everything that you're not going to tell me anything new. Okay. But on the same sense, we're getting our information from several different people. But it's also a form of verification. All right? So is it unfortunate that you're in this position? Yes. It is. It's very unfortunate. We're trying to help you the only way we really can.
Well, let me put it to you this way. How long have you been selling meth?
Honestly, I don't know.
A year?
I don't know.
When do you think you started? Was it last winter?
I started using, yeah.
Okay. How long have you been selling meth?
It's hard saying because I don't even know. You know, back then, especially when I started, I was shooting up, so I don't remember really.
Okay. Of the meth that was found in your bra, how much of that were you gonna sell? Most of it?
More than likely.
What was that?
More than likely.
More than likely, most of it? Okay. And that stuff was pretty good stuff. I mean, that wasn't stepped on. I mean, that was, you know, right out of the cook.
It wasn't shake and bake either.
Yeah.
It was professional grade.
When did you get that meth? Was it the day before? That day? Melissa, if you're going to help yourself out here, you're going to have to give us some of these hard answers, okay?
But I'll make it easier for you. If we ask you a question you don't want to answer, just tell us, I don't want to tell you, okay? And then we'll just move on to the next question. And then later on, if we come back to it
Mm-hmm.
and ask you again, you know, you could answer it if you feel better at that time. Because I think once you understand how much we actually do know about you, you'll be more forthcoming.
I mean, obviously,
I already know that you guys know about me.
obviously, you know, they seized your phones yesterday during the search warrant. They're going to get search warrants for those phones. We're going to get your call records, your texts,
You guys already have that with my
You-
other two phones.
right, your contacts, all that stuff, okay? And like I said, you didn't just, you know, we didn't just, you know, stumble upon you yesterday. I
Well,
mean,
obviously.
just here's an example. The day before you got arrested, here's photographs I took at the motel with these 3 vehicles there, okay? I mean, I just want to show you I wasn't bluffing when I said that, you know.
I already know.
What's that?
I said I already know.
Okay.
I know.
The meth that was in your bra, when did you get that?
I'd like to go to the next question.
Okay, why don't you want to answer that question?
Because it doesn't matter. What good is it going to do? You guys are already watching, whatever. You guys should already know.
Well, I'll tell you this much. We don't watch you 24 hours a day.
Hmm.
I'm not going to ask you who you got it from. I just want to know when you got it. Can you just tell me when you got it?
Mm-mm.
You're not going to tell me that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Who are some of your, who's your clientele? Let's go there. That's an easier question. You can pick out the littlest one you want. Somebody you don't even care about.
Mm-mm. Still not going to give you no names.
Okay.
You don't want to give any names?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Let's do it this way then. Let's open it wide up for you. What information do you want to give us?
Yeah, we don't want to waste Alan's time. We don't want to waste our time. Right now you have nothing but time, so I don't care if I waste your time. But I don't want to waste my time, Mark's time, and Alan's time. I'm not saying that to be rude or anything. I want to know what do you think we're here for? You know what we're here for.
I guess it would be wasting time then.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Just want to let you know that
Okay.
it's accessible anywhere you go.
I know it is.
Anywhere you go.
Meth is crazy. I
Yep.
mean, when did that start? When did that,
And-
from what you saw, when did this meth just start flooding in here?
I mean, when I started, after the heroin, it seemed like there was a big flood of heroin, and then all of a sudden it was all meth.
So you don't want to tell us even when you got that meth that was in your bra?
Mm-mm.
How come? No,
Was
no,
it-
I wanna hear why don't you wanna tell us even when you got that meth?
Because I don't want to give any kind of information on when I got it, where I got it, how I got it. No. It's not going to solve anything.
No, it's gonna help solve something. Every little piece goes towards solving. It's not like it's gonna be solved overnight and disappear. It's something that we keep going after. And going after, and going after. That's why we do it. But we can't do it without,
So you're telling me you're going to get every single drug dealer off this fucking
no,
planet?
no.
No. You're going to keep coming. I have multiple suppliers. I can go through fucking 7, 8 different people if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to fucking solve anything.
The meth that was in your bra, who did you get that from?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Are you scared of them?
No, I'm not scared of nobody. I ain't scared of anything.
Then why aren't you gonna tell us?
Because
If it'll help you out.
it's not going to help.
Have you been doing anything else to make money besides
Yeah,
cylinders?
I just started my job that obviously I'm not going to have.
Where was that at?
It was at the rail yard, the old Buc-ee's. I was
What were you-
actually supposed to work yesterday,
When did you start that job?
the day before yesterday.
Okay. Actually, you started that Monday, didn't you?
Monday. Technically. I don't know. What's today?
Thursday.
Thursday.
What kind of price were you getting for that? Because that was pretty good meth. What kind of prices were you getting?
Who knows?
What would you get for a gram? Melissa, how much were you getting for a gram?
Okay. Here's what it's gonna boil down to. What's your play? What do you think your options are?
To sit in jail or give up names,
Okay.
information.
And you're more than happy to sit in jail for people that have been using you
Mm-hmm.
because of meth, keeping you on meth, supplying you with meth so
They
that
don't
they can
keep me
sell
on
their
meth.
meth.
I keep myself on meth. Supply it with meth, like I said, I can get it from more than one person.
That's
It
fine.
looks like I am gonna sit in jail. If that's what it is, so be it. Maybe I'm better off in jail. Looks like I deserve to be in jail.
You know, given you with the previous charge and this new charge, I mean, there's a very good chance, I think, that a judge could send you to prison.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Mm-hmm.
You'd,
Fuck it.
you'd rather go to prison than try to do the good that you said you thought you could do.
Yep.
What happens when your daughter grows up?
Well, she's not gonna have a mom or dad, is she?
Okay, but that's just thinking about you. Think about her.
No, she's got my mom.
Okay,
No, it's gonna mess her
You
up.
had your
just
mom.
like I'm messed up. I don't
you
have
had
my
your
dad.
mom. All right. So are we just going to read the same chapter over and over, or are we going to write a new chapter someday soon?
No, hopefully.
Do you think your daughter's going to follow in your footsteps? Do you want your
I
daughter out
really
there?
fucking hope not. I really hope not.
I pray to God not. Were
But
you
I
dealt
know
some-
without her dad or her mom, she's definitely gonna follow in the same footprints.
And you know who can make a difference in that? You.
Mm-hmm. But it ain't gonna be by giving up no names or anything like that.
Okay, tell me how you're going to make a difference then.
Oh man.
Tell me what your plan is.
Well, sit out my prison sentence and hopefully go from there.
Okay, I think we're done
Yeah,
for now. Melissa, if you change your mind, if you see things differently, contact Alan. He knows how to contact us, okay?
I understand you're upset about what had happened because the week is not going out how you thought it was gonna go.
We can never go how you think it's gonna go.
Yeah, well,
I'm ready for whatever comes to me every day.
like, just... Alright.
Alan, you have anything to say?
No.
No, okay.
Well, thank you for being here this morning.
Yep.
I'll have the jailers come back over. Escort her back. Do you want some time? I don't think we have that on.
Well, yeah.
I just have a,
Unless is there anything you wanna talk to me about right now?
cause we can turn the recorder off and leave.
I assume that, you will go up today or tomorrow for a bond hearing.
Most major. Melissa, look at me a second, please. And I say this sincerely. Mark and I both would be willing to go to bat for you and help you out, help you get your life straight. I know you have some potential. I know that you want to do right. And I would rather see you get back and get your daughter back than sit in prison for years that you don't need to sit, okay? So just think about that. If you want to talk, Alan knows how to contact us, all right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Right.